Let me give my proposal to
Okay.
Martin Scorsese to just delete the movie and
Delete the movie.
make a series instead. When I was watching the movie, the way it is, I thought this could be 5 episodes, 45 minutes long or something. Episode 1, it's the mysterious murders. Episode 2, this is the investigation. They start the investigation. Episode 3 is the lying and double crossing. This is when the audience discovers who really might be behind it. Then episode 4 would be enter the FBI. And then the whole final episode would be the arrest and the trial. However, then I read the book and I got an even longer list of stuff that wasn't even in the movie.
Okay.
A lot of historical context could have been explored more, like how the Osage, they weren't originally in Oklahoma.
Yeah,
they were further east.
Pushed there, yeah.
Yeah, they got pushed there and they just ended up in Oklahoma, and that's where they happened to find oil. That is very interesting from a historical point of view. Martin Scorsese thought not so much.
Yeah.
Opening scene, they're just dancing in the oil.
Yeah,
we don't need to
that's
know why.
it. That's
the
yeah, that's true.
explanation.
If you haven't read the book first, you don't get any of that.
Yeah. Another thing is it takes place mostly in the 1920s, which was during Prohibition. They don't really seem to talk about it that much during the movie. On a similar note, just the different presidents and politics of stuff that was going on, because that affects how the FBI was started and how that enters the story. The book goes more into detail about Molly Burkhart's backstory, like how she went to the type of schools they had in a lot of places in the U.S. where they had Native people assimilate into the culture, like change the way they dress, learn English, of course. Another character, Jesse Plemons, as Tom White. He was underutilized.
Yeah.
In the book, you get to learn about his family, how they were all Texas Rangers, and then he joins the FBI. And he saw the first judicial homicide when he was just 10 years old. That's like they're killing someone for a crime. So he witnessed that from a young age. And on a similar note to that, it kind of goes into forensics, changes in forensics about when fingerprinting was new. And I thought that was interesting. And finally, last one on my list, it could have been emphasized more in the movie, how it wasn't just Hale orchestrating this thing, but there were other killings outside of them that were never really solved or explained. But in the book, it talks about more that happened after that, stuff that's still unknown. Yeah, that could be a whole final episode of a series.